is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about Boxed again. We've traded this successfully, 5 or 6 months ago. We made quite a bit of money trading that. Some of you guys probably still have interest in it. You know what? I was watching it on the way down, and I almost pulled the trigger again, and I just missed out. I felt like I missed the run. So right now what I'm doing is just sitting, watching, waiting to see what happens. Beautiful run. Let's go over it. BOXD. I'm going to show you what I'm looking for. I do like the company. It's interesting, you know, what they're doing. Do I think there's going to be a buyout? I don't know. That would just be speculation, and I can't guarantee you any of that kind of stuff. And that's not what I would be in here for. I'd be looking for the trades like last time. You know, if you got in down here, then that's a beautiful entry, I guess. If you want to keep some of that in your long-term portfolio, then that was probably one of the better entries you're ever going to get. But what I'd be watching right now, I guess, as the charts go, where I'm going to be kind of interested in what are going to be some key levels and where we go. They did issue guidance, I believe, at their last earnings, and I think they're pretty much on par to expect what they were doing the previous year. So I might be wrong there, but last I saw with the guidance was similar to the numbers that they were throwing out the year before. So in that time, I think they had an $8 price target. Now they have somewhere around between 70 cents and $2.30, $2.70 to $4 price target. Like I always say, what do the analysts know? They're just speculating like we do. So let's look at some of these key areas that I'm going to be watching. I want to see what happens with being over the 50 cents. I know it's not going to be a huge impact, but I want to see if it appears in the charts that enough people exercise those calls on Friday, and if it holds up above 50 cents and wants to continue to make its move. There's a couple key areas that I'm really wanting to see it hold its strength. Number one would be right here at about 52 cents. That would keep us above the 50 cent level. Show me that there's a little bit of strength, a little bit of interest, and the action's going to continue on. Really, the channel I'm watching for is about 46 cents up to 73 cents as for right now. We do have one of the analyst call outs at 70 cents, so you're right around there. You're sitting at 63.72, it looks like, as far as market close on Friday. I will say I do think there's going to be a little bit of a pullback if we're looking at the RSIs on the longer time frame. 78 on the 4 hour, we're at 75 on the daily. And you know, we're not setting higher highs right here on the RSI. On the 1 hour, it's almost flat topping out. So I'm kind of looking for a reversal short term just to see where it comes back to. Again, these are not plays to get married to or diamond hand or anything like that. They're just plays, and we watch the levels, and if they work, awesome. If they don't work, turn and run. So be watching to see if our line here at 61.36 holds up. If it does, we'll see if it wants to consolidate through. This is a very steep, sharp run. We know at some point it's going to level out just a little bit, right? We need a more gradual pace than this long term. So that's why I'm saying, again, there's probably going to be a pullback. Again, be watching just above that 50 cent strike line, around 52 cents, and then ultimately down here around 46 cents. So I'm wanting to see if maybe we get some strength here, like if it just wants to consolidate for a little bit, potentially. They're going to probably be I want to see the strength. I want to see a base, where it's going to base out, and then we go from there. It's one of those things that I wouldn't be chasing it because the RSI is hot and this is a steep climb, and I don't think, you know, at some point this flag is going to give out and we're going to go into consolidation. So just be watching patiently for one of these levels where it gains its strength, and then if you want to trade it, you catch it on the way back up. So ultimately, if we lose that 46 cents, you're looking all the way back down to 39.5 cents. It could, right? It could drop back down to there. So I would be watching that level pretty closely as well. And if that level doesn't catch, then I think we're just going to start trending back down for the short term. The short interest, it looks like a little bit has gotten out since when we were covering it 5 months ago or so. So that's nice to see. 7.66% and 3.89 million estimated. Cost tomorrow average is okay. I mean, it's not free, but it's nothing too expensive either. So 24.74%. Utilization is not maxed out, so there are shares out there. Keep an eye on that as well. The days to cover are relatively high, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. You know, if they want to cover and get out, they're going to cover and get out. It won't take them that long. So let's continue to watch this one. You almost have a nice cup forming, which would also indicate that there could be a handle that forms out. So that would be another reason that I do think that there could be a little bit of a cool off for a little bit of time. We'll see where it bases and if this pattern wants to play out as a cup and handle and continue its climb to the upside. As we start getting going, I mean, you're looking for ultimately 73 cents to the upside to break. Then psychological dollars might be a little bit tough, but I do know that they need to get back there. And then immediately after $6, $1.60, $2.14, and $2.47. So I think this would almost be back in line with what some of the analysts are throwing out there and projecting. So it's possible. I can't guarantee you. I don't know how long it will ever take to get there or if it ever will get there. But so far, so good. They seem to have a pretty decent business model. It's interesting. I mean, they're probably not the only ones doing it, right? But that's okay. There's room for plenty of companies to make money. It's just whoever's going to figure out how to do it better, cheaper, faster, and ultimately be able to be the one that's profitable in the end. So let's see what they got going. They have quite a bit of new partnerships, I believe. Last time we were covering it, I have not updated any new partnerships that have come into play, but let's watch them. They're interesting. Like I said, I missed this run. I'm kicking myself. Some of you guys caught it. Some of you are up very good. You can take a little bit of risk off the table if you want. Your position could be probably totally risk-free at this point. Watch for the cool off. See where it bases and where it wants to push again. All right, guys. Thanks for coming back. I will catch you in the next one. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.